So today we discuss predictor-corrector methods. Predictor-corrector method is a combination of an explicit method to predict and an implicit method to improve the prediction is called a predictor-corrector methods. So it means in predictor-corrector method there are two parts. So first part consists of an explicit method which predict the solution, and then the second part consists an implicit method which improves the prediction. So this is very important method and it helps to find solutions of ordinary differential equations. It is observed that implicit Adams-Moulton method gives better results than explicit Adams-Bashforth methods. Okay, so we apply Adams-Bashforth method as a predictor method and Adams-Moulton method as the corrector part of the method. And with combination of these two methods, we can say that this is a predictor-corrector method. However, we must have to convert implicit method algebraically to an explicit representation for Wi plus 1 or Yi plus 1. But this procedure not always possible or it complicates the procedure. For example, here is the initial value problem dy by dt is equal to function of ty or xy e power y, and this t lies between 0 and 0.25 at the condition y at x is equal to 0 is equal to 1. So three steps Adams-Moulton method can be written as wi plus 1 wi h over 2 h over 24 9f ti plus 1 wi plus 1 plus 19 f ti wi minus 5 f ti minus 1 wi minus 1 plus f of ti minus 2 wi minus 2. So wi plus 1 is equal to wi plus h by 24, 9 wi plus 1 plus 19 wi minus 5 wi minus 1 and so on. Note that this equation cannot be solved algebraically for wi plus 1 so that it represents an explicit method. So what's the problem here? Because here is wi plus 1 and wi plus 1 involves here 2. So that is why this method is not an explicit method. It is an implicit method because on left hand side it is a wi plus 1, so is written in the form of again wi plus 1. So wi plus 1 cannot be evaluated explicitly. So that is why, so this method is implicit and maybe it cannot be right in the form of explicit representation. So that is why we can say that it is not always possible to write in the explicit form. So sometimes we can say that it complicates the procedure or it is not possible. So Adams Bashforth fourth order predictor corrector methods. So to solve given problem by Adams fourth order predictor corrector method, following steps could be performed. So in the first step we calculate the starting values. So to apply the Adams fourth order methods, we need to have four starting values: W0, W1, W2, and W3. Adams Bashforth fourth step explicit method. So this can be done using Runge-Kutta method for order 4, fourth order one step method. So in the first step, we need 4 initial values, and these 4 values can be obtained using Euler's method or this Runge-Kutta method. And in step 2, compute an approximation W4P, because here you have used already the 4 values W0, W1, W2, W3. So the next value is W4. So if you compute W4 here, so we can say that this is W4P mean the predictor values using explicit Adams Bashforth method as predictor. So this is the predictor part. So we can use it to predict the solution or route. Step 3, improve the approximation. So in step 3, this approximation which we have obtained in step 2, we will improve it. So improve the approximation computed in previous step or in second step by inserting W4P in the right side of the 3-step implicit Adams-Moulton method. This method will be used as corrector. So in the first step, what we will do, we will get the initial 4 values, and the second step we will compute the 5th value using predictor method, and in the step 3 we use the corrector method to improve the value which we have calculated in step 2. In the corrector equation, only new function is evaluated. This value W4 is used as the approximation to y at T4 or y at X4. And the technique of using Adams Bashforth method as a predictor and Adams Moulton method as corrector is repeated to find the next value, which is W5P and W5 or W5. So the initial and final approximation to y at T5. This process is continued until we obtain an approximation which we can say as WC, mean the corrector values. So again we can say that the predictor value is almost the rough estimate and the corrector value is the more finer values. Improved approximation to y at Ti plus 1 or xi plus 1 might be obtained by iterating Adams-Moulton formula, but these converge to approximation given by the implicit formula rather than to the solution. So hence, it is usually more efficient to use a reduction in the step size if improved accuracy is needed. So here you see that even we apply the Adams-Moulton formula to just improve the values what we have calculated using predictor formula, still maybe we are unable to find the more accuracy or accurate answer or accurate solution. But the recommendation is that if we reduce the step size or we take the smaller step size, we will get the improved accuracy. Next is the example. So solve the following initial value problem using Adams' fourth order predictor corrector method. So take starting values using RK4 is the classical Runge-Kutta method of order 4 using the step size equal to 0.2. Here is the initial value problem. Okay, so the initial value at x naught is equal to 0 or t naught equal to 0 is 0.5, and the interval of the independent variable is 0, 2. So let's start to compute the, here you see the first 4 values is obtained using RK4, the classical Runge-Kutta method. Compute next value for fourth order Adams-Bashforth method as given below. So the next value will be y at 0.8. Why? Because the initial value is 0 and then we add the step size, we will get 0.2, then 0.4, then 0.6, and next is 0.8. So at 0.8, we have applied this predictor part of the Adams-Bashforth predictor corrector formula, and we calculated the value 0.8. So this value is approximately equal to 2.1272892. And now we need to apply the corrector part of the method. So take W4P as predictor of the approximation to y at 0.8 and determine the corrected value W4 by Adams-Moulton three-step implicit method. It gives W y at 0.8. So W4 is equal to W3 plus 0.2 by 24. So this formula will give the correction of the this prediction values. So if you observe, so there is a very small change in this value, and then the next this value. So 2.1272892, and there is 2.127205. So this value is considered to be more accurate, because it is computed as the corrected value. Similarly, we determine predictor value for W5P. We denote P for the predicted value at y is equal to 1.0, because if you add step size in 0.8, you will get this 1.0. So y at 1.0 is approximately equal to, we can write W5P. So this is the value 2.640993. So when we apply this formula, we will get this value. And then the next, if we apply the uh, corrector part of the formula, so at x is equal to 1.0, so we will get the value at 2.64082. So again, if you observe that the prediction value is 2.64093, and the corrected value is 2.6408828. So there is again a small difference between the predicted value and the corrected value. So similarly, if we continue in this way, so we can tabulate the values as you see in the table. So the first value is for Ti equal to 0, it's 0.5, and then 0.5 is the Adams-Bashforth Wi. So next is the 0.829, and Adams-Bashforth is W 0.892. So if you observe, so there is not a small difference, but a little improvement. So next example is solve the given problem using Adams-Bashforth explicit method. So this is the initial value problem. Okay, so the step size is h is equal to 0.25. So T naught is 1, T1 is equal to 1.25 because the step size is 0.25. So adding the 0.25, so we will get the values T4 is equal to 2.00. So first, for approximation can be obtained from Ranjkata method, which are W naught is equal to 2, W1 is equal to 2.77892, W2 is equal to 3.60819, W4 is equal to 4.47932. Adams-Bashforth four-step explicit method is, so Wi plus 1. So this using this method, if we use If we replace this I with 3, we will get this W4 is equal to W3, and substituting the values of H and this Ti, so we will compute the value for W4 is equal to 5.386748. And so here is, I think, solve the explicit method. So here we just have to use the explicit method, that we need to calculate the predicted value only. So just to calculate the predicted value only, so we can proceed as we need to just apply this formula Wi plus 1, and this is the predicted value. So in the next example, so this is the initial value problem again, okay, and if we just want to calculate the only predicted value, compute next value for Adams for fourth order Adams-Bashforth method as given below. Adams-Bashforth four-step explicit method is, so just we need to apply this, and these four values are obtained from RK4, or sometime if it is given, we don't need to calculate using the Ranjkata method or Euler's method. So we have used this given value, and we have computed the predicted value, which is 2.361728.052. And similarly, in the next example, so step size is 0.25, so t not equal 1, and this one. Here if we calculate again, so wi plus 1 is equal to wi plus h by 2. So we will obtain the value 5.3872. So I have, okay. And similarly, okay, there is a difference between this example and the previous example. Maybe what is the difference? T minus y whole square, and here is t minus y whole square, but y at 2, and I think this example is going to be repeated. Y prime is equal to 1 plus t minus y whole square, t 2 3, and so t 2 3, y of 2 is equal to 1, and h is equal to, yes, this 7.53 is repeated here. We can verify. So this answer with this example, maybe no, it is solved in a different way, just to explain in detail. So this example is same, but solved in a different way, just to explain in a good way. So okay, it's no problem. But 2.36 2.361728, 2.31728, and the answer is approximately the same. And so we can now say that this example is repeated uh, with this one. but this looks nice as compared to the previous one. So next is some example related to the Euler's method. So use Euler's method to approximate solution of the initial value problem as given below. So here is the initial value problem and here is the Euler formula, so yn plus 1. Okay, keep in mind that this Euler formula is also called Runge-Kutta method of order 1. So there is no difference between Runge-Kutta method of order 1 and Euler formula. So this Euler formula is yn plus 1 is equal to yn plus h f of t n yn. So this is also called Runge-Kutta method of order 1. For n is equal to 0, so y1 is equal to y naught plus hf of t naught y naught, and here if we solve this, we have a y1 equal to 0. So then, so y2 is equal to 1.0123. So in this way, we can continue to the desired value. Similarly, for this uh, problem, initial value problem, if we use the Euler method, we proceed on the same procedure and we will get this y2 is equal to 2.625, and then for this problem, these are the different uh, questions examples, but the method is the same, and I hope it's not difficult for you to perform these calculations, computations, and just different examples. And this is Euler's solutions. So then Euler's method to approximate the solution. So, okay.